right, so we have a basic service up front. Basically, we're just cleaning the surface, no strip, just a regular clean. Let's get to it. All the effluent, all that water piles here, and this is on top of concrete. This water's not going nowhere. And right here.
We also took a before, so we'll be able to see too. I can already tell the difference just from here to there. Much better eye appeal versus what it was. Take a before and after. So basically we just efficiently prep the surface as far as the clean goes. Now we're gonna focus more on the edges and the joints. We just wanna clear the joints out so that our poly sand, you know, can do its thing, fall deep inside the joints, basically create a good, stable foundation for these travertine tiles to not shift and sink. Turbos up front.
I'll let you get to work.
All right, sir. I appreciate it. What was your name again?
Jack.
Jack? Nice to meet you, Jack. I appreciate that. You have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
All right, so now that the cleaning part of the job is done, we're gonna let this area dry off for a few hours. We're gonna head to our next job, and then we're gonna come back, finish these repairs, make sure that we don't get anything dirty that we've already cleaned, so we lay tarps or plastic bagging, whatever we gotta do to keep it clean.
We just left the last job. We're getting ready to pick up some sand for the next one, and we're gonna get ready to go.
There's a little skimmer repair for her. It wasn't on the estimate, but it's we like to do one little extra thing every job. A couple of these tiles when we first got here were a little wobbly. And we took a video and pictures of it prior to us starting, just so that, you know, the client knows that it wasn't us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to stabilize them a little bit and let the joint sand do the rest. It's tight in there. I love these stones though. There's a hole under here. If it's super, super noticeable and I know we can get it done in like 20 minutes, I'll just do it. But if I have to invest more time than that into it, it's definitely gonna be a charge. Since everything around it's unleveled and teeter-tottered, it's just a feather job. But it's definitely better than what it was, and they don't teeter-totter no more, so. So right now we are going to install poly sand between the joints. We brought the compactor out because the joints are really thin. So when you have thin joints, it's real difficult for the grains of sand to fall through. So this right here is what gets it done. What's my favorite part about doing this job? Well, one, you're never in the same spot. So that's always nice. You don't feel like you're stuck, like say for the restaurant business, you're stuck, or even an office job, you're stuck in the same spot. Every day you wake up, you dread going to the same place. Two, every project is different. So it keeps your mind a little bit more like distracted in a sense, instead of doing the same thing every day and being bored, because there's, you know, different obstacles you have to work around, different problems. a lot of problem solving. It definitely keeps you on your toes because you know, with the weather and everything, you know. 3, dude, I'm being honest, like after we get done with the job, people are happy. They're happy with it. They've been waiting for like months in suspense, and I feel like that's obviously part of it. But when they get to see the final product, you know, it's cool to see them happy. Do we normally talk a lot while we're working or no?
Sanding? No, sanding is
Yeah, sanding is just, so yeah, when we're sanding, it's just like sweep, sweep, sweep. So.
when it's like repairs or we're in the truck, that's when the most action goes on.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get ready to blow. So blowing, we basically do this to get all the polymers that didn't fall inside the joints, and we blow them off the surface to make sure when we set the sand that none of those polymers stick to the surface of the stone, because you do not want that. That'll have the stones feeling like sandpapery kind of, and that's not a texture you want. You want a smooth texture across the surface. So we're just getting ready to blow this off, set it, and then let it dry. So we just get our hose, walk it all the way through, and then we start working backwards because we don't like to step on anything, because we noticed if you step on the stones before you set it and during setting, it leaves kind of like footprints, because the polymers in the sand, they turn foamy when you add water to them, so it leaves footprints. So we just work backwards, make sure everything's good. Everything's gonna come out nice. And then after this, we just wait probably like 15 to 20, and then it'll be ready to seal.
Is it fun to do?
Yeah. So now we're letting the back patio dry. We're letting all that water sink to the bottom, activate that polymer real nice, and let it harden. And after that, we're gonna come in with some blowers and we're gonna give it a pre-dry and make sure it's ready to seal.
Now comes the sealing. We use pump to spray the coverage of the sealer around. We back roll it just so we get a nice even coat. And we use a paint shield when we get close to around like the walls and stuff to try to keep the sealer as only on the pavers and as off all the vertical obstacles we go around as much as possible.
Is it fun to do? Is this like the most fun part of the job or no?
Yeah, it's the easiest one. Well, for the most part, most of the time it's the easiest. And then 2, you see the most out of your pavers when this is like the magic juice, the magic sauce. Yeah, it came out good.
Fantastic.
I know
yeah.
that befores and afters are gonna be nice.
Do we stay off of it for a day?
Yes, you stay off for 24 hours.
Okay.
Even though you can put furniture back on 24 hours, try not to drag it. You know, 72 hours is the full cure time. 24 hours is just when you can walk on it and put furniture on it. The customer is extremely pleased with how the results came out. I'm extremely pleased how the results came out. If I'm confident about my work, customers should definitely be confident or pleased. So we blessed this job. We definitely blessed this job. All right, so that was your typical day working with us. You know, the customer was really pleased. The results came out great. Yeah, we started at 8, ended at 4. Hey, it was a good day. Overall, it was a good day. Customers happy, we made our money. You know, we're happy. Cris?
Thank you guys for working with us. We'll catch you on the flip side.